Bitcoin under attack because right now there are a lot of unconfirmed transactions on the network and have forced Binance to halt withdrawals twice. So what is going on right now? There's a ton of unconfirmed transactions. I don't even know if the Bitcoin network has caught up, but yesterday it was reported that there were so many unconfirmed transactions, over 500,000. So Binance decided to just pause its withdrawals altogether, because even if you try to withdraw with so many unconfirmed transactions, you would be waiting for a long time anyways, right? So they decided proactively to just pause to kind of let the network catch up before going, right? But since then, they opened up and then paused for a second time, and now they seem, I think they're back. They're allowing withdrawals again, but Binance is integrating the Lightning Network. I believe they may be the only exchange that's doing this right now, because if you integrate a Lightning Network, well, it kind of solves this problem. Lightning Network is a L2 for Bitcoin. It still shares the consensus, but it does use a secondary network to transfer Bitcoin between destination A and destination B. And it does so much faster and much less fees are charged. So that would actually solve all of the issues. But I don't believe it's done yet. And I don't believe any other exchange is doing this yet. And some people are wondering if it's the integration that's causing the problem. No, but there does seem to be an explanation. Okay, well, here's Binance's answer. Basically, telling people, hey, everything is good, right? There's a lot of FUD out there about maybe there's problems with Binance or whatever. And whenever there's FUD, CZ always tweets out for FUD. I don't quite get it, but people somehow do now. But he's explaining here that, yeah, there's just a ton of transactions right now, crazy amount of transactions. And here's the explanation, okay? Most people think it has to do with the new standard, BRC20 standard. Okay, right now you can see that, yeah, the fee per block is crazy high right now. So the miners are making a crazy amount trying to process all these transactions. But the reason why BRC20 may be congesting the network is because of, number one, ordinals, NFTs are getting really hot. Number two are the meme coins. Because of Pepe, there's a ton of meme coins now coming out on top of Bitcoin using BRC20 tokens, which you can access and you could view and buy and sell using this new wallet called Unisat. So Unisat right now, as of 1 hour ago, is facing tech issues due to skyrocketing demand. So I believe this is the reason why. It's because now, due to the popularity of Pepe and resurgence of meme coins, like literally every day there's a new meme coin coming out, and people are speculating on them, right? Now there's a lot of attention on BRC20 instead of ERC20. Mass majority is on Ethereum, but there are a lot that's coming out on Bitcoin's network, right? So this is actually one of the reasons why Bitcoin maxis do not want NFTs or meme coins on top of Bitcoin, because it could lead to this. The blocks is 10 minutes for Bitcoin, right? So in 10 minutes, it can only process so many transactions. If it cannot, you have to wait another 10 minutes, and then another 10 minutes, and then another 10 minutes, right? So as you can see, yeah, it could add up to a long time if there are a ton of transactions or inscriptions to the block, okay? But I believe this is the reason. And you could argue if this is bad, but I would argue this is good because, again, it's bringing more utility to the network and bring a lot more excitement to the network. And for Bitcoin maxis that think that Ethereum is bad and it's a security or whatever, right? You're getting the same kind of like movement of the things that are on Ethereum now moving to Bitcoin. So even as a maxi, you should appreciate that. This makes Ethereum, well, it makes dApps rely on Ethereum less. so to speak, right? So if you think about it that way. But overall, is this attack on Bitcoin? I mean, I saw some theories about how governments may be trying to attack Bitcoin, or maybe Binance is doing something fishy. There's always FUD about Binance, right? But I think it's really due to this. Who knows? Maybe there is attack by the governments around the world, right? Maybe they feel threatened by Bitcoin because of all the banking problems right now. I mean, that could be the case. It could be the case. But I think it's just due to the popularity of memes right now and NFTs, and they're just exploding on Bitcoin, right? So maybe that's something that will continue. But maybe it causes, exchanges and wallets to adopt a Lightning Network faster. And that would be a win overall. You just don't know, right? But right now, what we do know is the exchange flows, very negative. With Bitcoin, every single day seems like minus 90 million, Ethereum minus 140 million, and Tether minus 25 million. So what does this mean? Well, there's a lot of people withdrawing, right, their Bitcoin, their Ethereum into self-custody wallets, maybe into cold storage, custody services, whatever. But there are still a lot of coins leaving the exchanges every single day, and that is fantastic. That's what we want to see. The supply is going down and demand continues to go up, and it's just a matter of time before the price follows. Simple supply and demand. That's really it. You can't apply more monetary policy to Bitcoin. Everything's set according to schedule, by code, governed by thousands of miners spread across the world. No one can make a change. That is the way of Bitcoin. I already showed this already. Liechtenstein plans on accepting Bitcoin for payments. So also that's pretty good. Basically, what it comes down to is, if you can't beat it, join it. You're seeing a lot of leaders around the world, a lot of countries really starting to embrace Bitcoin. You're starting to see that from banks too. Even banks are caving in. It's like, why are we fighting this thing? As for short term, this is kind of like where we are right now, right? If we're following the same pattern in 2019, this whole retesting, right, is actually pretty normal. And once we're done retesting, we should be making that next leg up. Who knows where it can end? $40,000, $50,000, $60,000. There's a lot of speculation right now. A lot of people have showing a lot of similar movements or fractal patterns, right? But the only thing that's certain is this: regardless of when the price moves or how high it goes, right, the number of holders keep increasing. Part of the fundamentals of Bitcoin, non-zero addresses continue to go up and up and up and up and up. The number of holders keep on increasing, and the number of people DCAing keeps on increasing. So it's just a matter of time